Have you ever thought about having a secret weapon that can accelerate your career, showcase your skills to potential employers, and keep you at the cutting edge of technology? That weapon actually exists. It is called side projects. I want to tell you a particular story about something that happened to me a few years ago. A few years ago, a friend of mine actually called me because he needed help with a project he was working on. He needed some cybersecurity related help with a project he was working on. Interestingly, that was not my area of expertise, but it was something I had been anticipating to learn. So I decided to take on the role. I decided to take on the job. On taking on the job, I was able to learn a few things. I won't use the word a few. I did learn a lot of things about that particular tool. I learned a lot of things about that particular aspect of cybersecurity. But on learning about that aspect, a few months after that, my team lead called and asked for someone to volunteer for a job or a tool that was related, that was in the same niche as that particular tool that I had worked on with my friend. And I told him I was going to volunteer for the project. He was skeptical because he believed it was a project I was not familiar with. But then after telling him I just worked with a friend on this particular tool and these were the things I had learned, he gave me the project. Now you need to understand that side project did not only boost my career, it transformed it, because the new project that was given to me helped me to elevate in that organization. I'm going to be sharing some tips with you to help you make your side projects a career booster. Number one, you need to understand that it is extremely important to choose a project that excites you. Yes, it's important to learn new skills, but you also need to understand that while learning, you have to follow your passion. That's the only way you stay involved and enjoy it. The project should also address a problem that you actually care about. That will ensure that you are challenged and fulfilled while also learning and having fun. Experiment with new technologies that you are curious about, because learning new skills are important, but the only way to learn effectively is to move to new horizons. Now, number two, I want you to start small but think big. It's important to begin with manageable projects so you are not overwhelmed. It is also important to have a vision for your potential growth. What do you plan to achieve by working on that particular project? You need to know. Be open to pivoting as you learn. With a field that evolves rapidly like tech, one of the fastest ways to grow is to pivot to elevate. Moving from being a network administrator to a network security role will not only make you more money, it will also give you a higher opportunity within your organization. Number three, you need to leverage your side projects for a chance to network. Now, it's important for you to open source your code. I always tell people this. That what is open sourcing? When you talk about open source, it actually means that unlike proprietary software that is developed by organizations, and open source software is developed as a public open collaboration and made freely available to the public. So you need to make it a point of duty to search online for what works for you. Search for some of those open source coding communities, especially when you're a programmer or you're in the DevOps opportunity. You also need to start attending conferences and attending meetups, as well as innovation hubs, in order to present your projects. Think about collaborating with others within the tech community. Yes, it will make you more known and it will also expand your network. Number four, endeavor to use these side projects to fill your skill gaps. Identify areas where you yourself need improvement, then choose the projects that challenge you in those areas. Document your learning journey and use it as a potential interest for would-be employers or even to elevate yourself in your current organization. Now, number five, showcase your side projects effectively. How do you do that? You are going to create what is called a compelling portfolio. You can also blog about your development process and use your projects in your job interviews as well as during your one-on-ones to demonstrate initiative and your new skills. I'm going to challenge each of you to start a side project in the next 30 days. That is going to be our new project for the next 30 days. It does not have to be big. Even a small project can have a huge impact. To help you get started, I'm going to encourage you to join the community forum below and share your experiences. Don't forget, the side projects that you start today could be the key to unlocking your dream tech career tomorrow. I'll see you in my next video.